basically being the skeptic, which I always, appreciate. I think it's healthy to have like a skeptic.
Oh
But
yeah, you need that.
yeah. Roland, since you're back, let's just talk about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Because I've seen what happened on I've seen what happened, so I know what happened, but you probably can, because you've been a fan of the series for so long, you can probably
Actually,
explain it better.
I never really got into it until season 2 because I walked down the stairs one night. I think I explained this like 2 weeks ago. I walked down the stairs one night. My mom was like watching something, and I'm like, "The fuck is Samwise Gamgee doing on the screen?" And then I was like, "Oh," so I watched the episode. And it was pretty solid. And she's like, "I'll rewatch season 1 with you," and I was like, "All right." So I watched season 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with my mom. And well, my dad got caught up, so 5 we all watched together. But um, did they stick the landing? Kinda. I think they broke their ankle. Like it wasn't Game of
People are
Thrones.
saying that it was bad. People are saying that like it was worse than Game of Thrones. I don't
No, it's not worse than Game of Thrones. That's out of that means that you're putting Stranger Things on the same par as the first 3 or 4 seasons of Game of Thrones, and it's not.
no,
It's
no.
not. So Stranger Things is not as far of a drop off in content like as Game of Thrones was. Ronnie says, I like the finale of Stranger Things. It had problems, but I liked it. Yeah, I agree. Like, my main thing was it had problems. I couldn't wait for them to kill Callie because I freaking hate her. She's annoying as shit. Fuck her. Get out of here. You never should have fucking been brought back. You suck. Bye. And then
That's yeah.
I fucking hate her. I just do. I was waiting. I was like, I swear to God, if this bitch makes it out and Steve dies, I'm gonna kill somebody. It was a good ending for all the characters. The ending of the plot was messy, had major issues. Yes, I agree with you on that one, Pilgrim. I did also enjoy it, but there was a lot of weird plot points and things like that were really funky. But at least, like, I'm happy for, like, Steve doing what he's doing. Like, Steve, like, ending up as, like, a coach and a teacher and stuff is cool. I really like that. Steve's my favorite character, and he's the best. If Steve died, I would have been fucking angry, like really angry. The fact the government just let them go once Elle was not around. Yeah, dude, like they didn't kill it. I think you needed to have wiped out that general and everybody else that's associated with her for any of them to live normal lives ever again. And like
Yeah.
Elle killing herself, deleting herself. Cool. There's literally other ways that they could have gone about that, but realistically, all right.
Uh-oh.
Realistically, with how powerful we had seen Elle in a couple sequences before that, like fighting Vecna, getting into the fucking mind flare, and have a good one, Ronnie. Happy New Year, buddy.
Sorry, Ronnie.
Getting into the mind flare, she explains, but we don't see her climb the floating mountains of Pandora up to the next world. Like she's jumping.
Show don't tell.
Apparently,
Show don't tell.
Yes, exactly. And they tell don't show. I was like, oh, this would be a cool sequence. They never show it. But I'm like, okay, well, she did it, right? So it's clear that she did it. So if she's powerful enough to momentum, all this other shit, do all these other things, is she not also powerful enough to use her telekinesis to pull that dumb military bitch and all her people in with her? Come on.
Yeah, there's just
If she's
like
gonna self-delete that way, then just pull all them fuckers in with you. Especially that bitch, at least. Like,
maybe that was there
grab
for
her
shock
if
value.
anything. You can do it. I know you can do it. You just fought Vecna. And he wiped the floor with them. And you wiped the floor with him, albeit with the help of Will, but still. They did nerf her, dude. Yeah, last season she just went like this, and the helicopter just went boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, no, I mean,
They nerfed the shit out of Elle. Hopper and Joyce are just they're great. I like them a lot. Specifically Joyce. I think Joyce is awesome. That scene that I talked about last time with like the whole Will coming out thing was really on the nose, but it was okay because it kind of had to happen. But then like I didn't mind the fact that Mike had a conversation with him because Mike's like, I should have known, I should have been a better friend to you. Like that's fine. That's fine. I totally have no problem with there being a gay character, especially if the actor is gay, and that was part of the writing he wanted to do. Zero problem with a gay character. It's when you're like, oh, but so is this person and that person and all this other stuff, and everybody's there's more gay people than there are straight relationships in the fucking show. Like it's like it's a little unrealistic for the 80s. But
the thing that
whatever,
my coworker said. The thing that my coworker said, and he's like a Stranger Things diehard. What he said was, it wasn't worth waiting 10 years for. That's kind of what he
That's
said.
a good way to put it. Like,
yeah.
Nancy's still the shit. Steve is still the shit. And I really basically only watched the show for the two of them. Nancy's kind of an idiot, though, in multiple ways. Holly's actually really good. I like her. I like the little sister. I think she's really good. And I think she's going to be a really good actress in the years to come. And so we will watch her career with great interest. But and some of the other kid actors, like the younger kids, were pretty fucking solid. Like a lot of those kids there could probably end up becoming something.
Just don't let him near Drake.
Lucas barely got to do shit. Dustin yelled and screamed a lot, but he actually did stuff. But Lucas kind of was just there. Mike was kind of just there until the end when they're fighting the fucking mind flare. And other than that, it was just a lot of running around and we're going to blow up the upside down. Murray's the fucking shit, though. I would have been pissed if Murray died. But yo, yeah, Suck My Fat One was great. Derek is awesome. I do really like Derek. That kid is fucking funny. But
Dipshit Derek.
He flips off fucking Vecna. Suck my fat one. Like it's like a little fat kid running away. But yeah, I do think the actor who plays Henry is really good as Vecna. You know what he's from? He's from Rings of Power.
What?
He's from Rings of Power. I'm pretty sure he's Galadriel's brother in the beginning.
Huh.
If I'm not mistaken. He's in Rings of Power, though. My mom said it to me, and I was like, wait, what? He's not in Rings of Power? Oh, but he'll be in season 3 of Rings of Power. Oh, my God. Is he going to be Celeborn? God damn it. Fuck. God damn it. Maybe that's what she was saying. He'll be in Rings of Power.
So, yeah. So, basically, my coworker said he wouldn't be upset if this was only like a 1-year wait. But it was the fact that it was so long for this is what he said that he was like upset about. He said that like it was the fact that they like made the fans wait for so long for something that wasn't like fantastic. But here's the thing: was Stranger Things ever really all that great?
Stranger Things season 1 is fucking awesome. Season 1 is really good. It's not Game of Thrones level really good or House of the Dragon level really good in my eyes, but season 1 is really fucking solid. And then I would say that after that, maybe 3, then 4, then 5, then 2.
Wait, so you put this final season above season 2, huh?
I'd have to rewatch it. But for as of now, yeah, because I like where certain characters are at. And I like seeing certain characters more. There's a lot more Steve and Nancy and other characters doing cool shit in season 5 than there is in season 2, in my opinion.
So I guess overall, you don't necessarily hate this,
I'm not as invested, dude. It's just really, really, real. Like I like Stranger Things. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy it. And I like a lot of the characters in it. But it's always going to be difficult for me to get invested into a show that's all about kids. Because
Yeah.
there's so many limitations there if you don't have the Hopper or the Joyce or the Murray or other, like, you need them, right? So, like, I don't. That's why I never watched season 1, because I just don't like. Like, my favorite characters in Harry Potter aren't the kids, bro. It's the adults. Like, I don't have a favorite kid character in things. Why did people have so much of a problem with the Phantom Menace? Because Anakin was so young.
All right, but that was not Jake Lloyd's fault, though.
No,
okay?
it wasn't. But that's why that's why one of the main things people had a problem with. They're like, oh, he should have been like 15. It would have been more interesting. He could have done more shit. I get it. I don't feel that way, but I understand how people would feel. Now, I do feel that way about stories where it's all kids and none of those kids, they're just kids. They don't have powers or anything. Like, in Naruto, it makes sense because at 14, you're already fighting wars.
Yeah.
Like, in Stranger Things, just some nerds from the 80s, like, who find a telekinetic. It wasn't until they started to bring out other shit that I was like, oh, okay. Like, oh, I'm more invested in the teenage characters than I am in the kids.
Right, yeah.
And I will say, Sadie Sink, who plays Max, she's going to be in the new Spider-Man. I think she's going to do phenomenal. She's a really good actor.
I hear she's playing a villain. I thought she would be a good, like, Mary Jane, but apparently she's playing a villain.
I think she's Black Cat.
That's what I'm hearing, and I think she's going to be fantastic. I think she's the right. I think she's the right Black Cat, actually.
Yeah, but Black Cat's not really even truly a villain.
No, but
Spider-Man multiple times.
Well, see, here
she's the Catwoman. She's the Catwoman of Spider-Man, bro. Shut up. You know that, like, just like Bruce
Wayne. It all depends on her writer. It all depends on her writer.
Yes, but just like Bruce Wayne be banging Catwoman from Catman from Timmy Turner. Holy shit, that's weird.
Wayne and Catman are a canon relationship. Bro.
He's like got the orange fucking cat suit on. You know that exists. You know there's some Tumblr motherfucker who made that.
Dude, there's some like DeviantArt or something.
Oh, there has to be. I wish I never fucking said that.
Catman and Catman. Actually, wait a second.
Batman and Catman are
I'm gonna turn my camera off because like y'all will be able to see it in my freaking like glasses. Let me just search it up. Let me search it up real fast and see.
Get yourself
Batman
material for later.
Batman.
Throw a ball of yarn and you beat Catman.
And Catman fanfic. Oh no. Oh no, there are some.
I knew there would be. Roman, Rule 34 exists for a reason. If it exists, there is porn of it. Somebody has made it. If it's a concept, somebody has made it.
Batman and Catman, the two mammal lovers. Bro, what is this? What is this, bro? I'm not reading this. Not happening.
Don't.
Nope.
Don't. It'll break your mind.
Nope. No, but
you lose faith in humanity, Roman. Even more so.
No, so
Batman and Catwoman be fucking. We all know it. All right, it happens. They do it multiple times.
They got married a few years ago.
Exactly.
They got married a few years ago. Yeah.
Spider-Man and Black Cat be doing the same thing. Black Cat's hotter though, in my opinion.
Ooh.
I like the silver white hair, but I'm sorry. But Catwoman in the Dark Knight or Batman Returns.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. What about
She literally falls out a window and cats jump on her.
I mean, that's still not as stupid as the Halle Berry movie where they like literally lick her and then that's how she gets her cat powers.
That's the one. That's the one where she gets her cat powers that way, right?
Yeah,
She's getting licked by kitties. She used to feed the strays, right? Isn't that what it was? And all the stray cat.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the one I was thinking of. But no, Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman.
What about Anne Hathaway?
Yes. Anne Hathaway has a weird attraction to me. Like,
why?
I don't know how I feel about her face. Kind of.
Yeah, because Roland's a face guy for those that don't know. Like that's what matters the most to him.
Yeah.
What about Zoe Kravitz?
Zoe Kravitz, yes. She looks great. Zoe Kravitz looks great in pretty much everything, though.
Thanks.
Zoe Kravitz is good. I think that she was a good... she played the femme fatale role very, very, very well.
I think that Sadie Sink's going to be a great Black Cat. I just don't know what they're going to do with her, but I'm also excited because this is the first time that we're getting Black Cat in a movie. So, I think so,
it is her. She could also be
she can't be Black Widow because, we already have a Black Widow and she's dead. So, she could be See, here's the thing, Roland.
There's not a lot of female Spider-Man villains that are like significant.
She could be female,
but like most of his rogue gallery's men, right? My mistake.
Most of so they could do something where they make her Lady Venom. They could do that. They can make her Lady Octopus.
They won't. It's too derivative. They won't do it.
She's gonna be Black Cat.
Probably.
That's what she's gonna be.
I was like, who else is there?
Unless they pull a fast one and they make her, and they just decide to make her Gwen Stacy. They could also do that too. Because
Spider-Gwen Stacy, or just Gwen Stacy?
Because Spider-Gwen's extremely popular right now, they could make her Spider-Gwen. They could.
Or they could make Black Cat cool as fuck.
They could because she's never been an outright hero, so they could do that with her too.
Dude, they took a show about the Penguin and made it one of the best fucking shows ever on HBO. Like, and that's a character you never really could be like, oh yeah, I would watch an entire show based on a fat mobster.
You don't even need,
like,
you know how good that show is? You don't even need Batman in it.
No, you really don't. You don't need him.
No.
Isn't there a reference to him at the end? And like, that's it.
He's referenced like 3 times, and then you see the signal, and that's it.
Well, because that whole show takes place within like a week or 2, right?
Like 3 weeks. It's like 3 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. So Batman's still recovering.
Yeah.
He's still recovering.
So, yeah. She's playing a Dude, are they making her Madam Web? Are they making Sadie Sink Madam Web? They better not. She's gonna be Madam Web, bro. She's gonna be Madam Web. She's gonna be the MCU Madam Web. No, dude.
Dude, so she goes from a show with telepathy to coming to another show to play somebody with telepathy.
A blind elder woman who tells Spider-Man his fate is not what I want Sadie Sink to be, bro. She deserves better than that.
Tom should have organic webs. Organic webs are always cooler. Organic webs is cooler than web shooters. You can still have web shooters, but organic webs is cooler. That makes you the... Okay, Roman, if you can climb on walls and you have all the other abilities of a spider, but you can't produce
That was a
webs.
Toby thing.
I know it was a Toby thing, and it was I know that, and it was cooler.
Yeah, but then
it made him more of a Spider-Man.
His wouldn't feel special though, in that sense of him having the organic webbing. That's kind of my hope.
Why not?
Because true. I saw that. Also, Hulk's in it. Punisher's in it. Apparently,
there's a leaked trailer.
There's a leaked trailer.
Yeah, and it's clearly not.
Is
It's clearly not bullshit. There's a legitimate leak trailer.
because here's my
I mean,
question. There's been
if it's AI, it's really fucking good AI.
Yeah, well, because here's my question. A lot of the Avengers stuff that they said was real looked really good, but it was all AI. Like they
Look up
showed
the
like
look it up right now. Look up the leak trailer. Don't show it on screen because we'll probably get cucked by Disney. But like, I
we
bet
will
you
get
can
cut.
find. I just watched it like a couple days ago, and I was like, this is gonna be some bullshit. And then I actually was watching it, and I was like, this looks really fucking. This looks like a Marvel movie. It looks really real.
Okay, hold on. Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. Okay, let's see.
Leaked trailer. Tell me it looks. It doesn't look AI to me, unless my eyes were off because I did watch it at like 3 in the morning. But
Uh okay, you know what, Roland? From what I'm seeing, okay, no, I think you're right.
and then you wait until you see Frank Castle. That's really good AI if that's him in AI,
Yeah, I don't nah, this looks pretty real. This looks pretty real.
right?
I'm just scared that like I'm just wait. Yo, Frank, my man Frank, he has the skull vest on. Let's
Yes, he
go.
does. Yes, he
Let's
does.
go. Let's go. Let's go. Does that mean that it's possible? Wait, no. They're gonna nerf him because it's gonna be PG-13. He can't really punish. He can't really punish Kenny.
No,
Oh.
he can punish. Like they can have him like off screen, and then have like him. You can like walk into a room and everyone's dead, brutally murdered, but you can't show him do it.
Then why have him there for if he can't punish them, then it's like, why have him there? Why? To get people to watch? Is that
Yep.
why? That's stupid. That's also why, Mark Ruffalo's in it because, people are gonna be like, Hulk, which I find to be really funny. The fact that Marvel uses Hulk, but they can't use like 80% of his actual stories because
Don't
they
know.
technically don't own him. So
Yeah.
like so like they can't do any of the cool stuff that Hulk does, which is why people think that Hulk is lame. Hulk is one of the coolest characters, but you can't do anything with him because Disney doesn't own like 80% of him or something. They own the right to use him, but they can't use his stories. Same with Spider-Man. They own like
Yeah, which is why
they
they
own the
killed
right to use
Hulk. Professor Hulk was retarded.
yeah. And that's why in because really he should have been like Planet Hulk in, Avengers Endgame, but they can't legally do Planet Hulk because
They
it's not
tried
owned by
to. They
Disney.
tried to with Ragnarok slightly, but
They did parts of Planet Hulk, but put it into a Thor movie, so that's how they were able to get away with it.
yeah,
Which, by the way, not to toot my own horn and pat myself on the shoulder, but I told you that Chris Hemsworth was going to come back, and he's back.
yeah.
So,
I saw his trailer too.
so I'm not gonna lie
But
to you, it
let's,
got me a little bit, a little bit. It got me a little bit, just
I didn't even
because
see.
I
I
like
didn't
Chris
even see the
Hemsworth.
fourth one because I heard it was shit.
The new Thor, yeah, no, don't watch
I
it.
wanted to watch Love and Thunder when there was a leak. There was like a rumor that Beta Ray Bill was going to be in it, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'll watch that. And then all this stuff,
Dude, he,
Gore and Christian Bale playing Gore, I was like, oh yeah, I'll watch that.
dude,
And
dude,
then
Christian
and
Bale's in like
then
9 minutes.
bro, I know. I watched somebody talk about it right after it came out because I don't go and see Marvel movies on day one. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not seeing this. That's a Disney Plus one. Like if I ever
Yeah,
get around to it,
but we
I
kind
might
of have
watch.
to.
I
We
don't
kind of have
even.
to see Doomsday though. We kind of have to
Yeah,
see
I'll
Doomsday though.
see Doomsday, but I don't need to be like Thor has a kid now, and Jane, I guess, is dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been going on to 4 years. If y'all don't know at this point, yes, Jane dies. Thor has a kid. Thor, but what I like, my hope is because he cut his hair. Because if y'all don't know, his hair was long again in the fourth Thor. but
Yes.
he cut his hair to go back to Infinity War Thor. I'm hoping he's serious Thor. That's what I'm hoping, because that's when Thor's cool, is when he is serious Thor.
Yeah.
I hope that Thor's cool. That actually might get me to be invested a little bit. But I'm also have this theory, and Liam's been saying this, and I think he's right. I think that the Dark Avengers are going to be in this movie.
They are.
And I think that
I'm pretty sure
Thor's
they
going to be
are.
one of the bad guys. I think Thor's going to be one of the bad guys.
I don't know about
Because
that.
if you watch... Okay, look, if you watch the trailer, he asks his father to give him, the strength to fight this one last battle, but he doesn't say who he's fighting. Thor always says who he is fighting whenever he does his prayer. He doesn't say who he's fighting. If he was fighting Doctor Doom, he would say, "Give me the strength to fight Doom." That's what he would say. He's not
it could
saying
be
that.
ADR though, and they don't want you to know. Like
I mean,
that's just ADR for the trailer. Like Rogue One did that. Rogue One had like purposeful lines in the trailer that weren't in the movie.
yeah, Thor has Christian Bale's kid. Yeah, he has Gore's kid because because
Gore's kid.
Yeah. Thor basically adopted Gore's kid, and her name is Love. Thor, Love, and Thunder. Her name is Love. Yeah.
Well, that's some fucking peak storytelling there. We name the character who brutalizes gods Gore, and then because he's gory, and they will name his daughter, who is a daughter and is much more loving and really sweet. We'll name her Love. That's fucking real on point there, buddy. Now, I can't really talk shit. I do have a character named Event Horizon, but she's the reason that Event Horizon becomes a word.
Okay, so like you have a reason why she's like named that. Like that actually makes sense. Like
well,
that.
And then like yes, there is so certain characters have titles. Cochlea has a title of Cochlea.
Right.
That's her. That's who she is. That's like her superhero name, I guess. Spiral control, like type shit. But she has a first and last name. Yvonne is just the Yvonne. That's her name. Yvonne Horizon.
Okay.
It's like multiple words, but
without giving too much away, is she what causes all of the events in your book?
She causes a lot, but no. If you don't know what the event horizon is, an event horizon is the edge of a black hole.
Okay.
So,
but her name is Yvonne, not like. Okay, cool.
It's spelled Y-V-A-N-T. But like, so there's a way to be on point with a name and not have it feel stupid. Like that feels stupid.
Yeah.
Thor has a daughter who's a good person and he's evil, and her name is Love. Love and Gore. Like, come on, bro. Did he name her Love or did Thor?
Thor named her Love. Thor named her Love because he wanted to find peace.
So he actually could have just fucking come up with a better name. Just name her Peace. The fuck?
She has some cool old ass warrior name, and Thor just like named her Love. Yeah. Because they had to find a way to get love into the title. Thor Love. I get Thor it. Love. Yeah, Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah.
So I wanted to. Yeah, so here's the difference here. I'm putting a lot more work into why these characters are named the way they are, as opposed to just going, well, that makes sense. Like, I understand a character who controls spirals being named Cochlea is very much on the nose if you understand what a cochlea is. However, that's the name that was given to her on top of her other name. Like, but they use their other names, but that's a title because that's her ability. So it's a little bit different. It's not just like fucking lazy writing. There's a lot that goes behind why they're named what they are. And I want it to kind of be on the nose, but also not quite. Some of them are in different languages, some of them are in other things, but they still mean what they are.
Right.
So, like, I have a character named Califect. Califect, like CalYFECT.
Yeah.
Which calefection, and if you know what calefection is the process of the distortion of heat.
That's a really cool name.
So Califect, like he has a first name too, but Califect, when he goes in ultimate, like fire coming out of his fucking nose, fire coming out of his eyes, hair turns into fucking fire. The rest of the shit, you're just feeling it. You're just, like there's a lot more to his abilities than just fucking Human Torch or Bakugo from My Hero, like or a Firebender. It's a lot more to it because it's not fire, it's heat that is his ability.
Right.
So there's a lot more you can do with heat than
so
just
heat. So heat is his ability, not fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty
Now
much.
the question is,
he's the most simple of them, really, because it's just very simple.
Can he manipulate fire,
Yeah.
or does he only just? Oh, okay. So he basically is kind of like a firebender, but he's not.
Not
He's
really,
like,
because he could also just go like he could create a heat vacuum.
dude.
Like he can make the air in front of him hot.
So can he like turn into flames?
So he doesn't have to produce flames to produce heat.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah.
So he's like a Human Torch that doesn't need to be on fire, essentially.
Yeah, in fact, if he's using his ability and he's not on fire, it's actually kind of scarier. And there's reasons for that come later. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to name a character with an on-point name, you have to really make sure there's a reason why that's their title. They didn't name themselves that.
Yeah, like
they're known as that by everybody else. Everybody else calls them that. They might have a first and last name, but everybody calls them that because that's what they are, right?
Kakashi's the copy ninja because he has so many jutsus that he just knows how to do because he copied them all using his Sharingan.
He's the white wolf of the leaf, or his dad was. His dad literally looks like a white wolf wearing a wolf mask of the leaf. Like, come on. Yeah, it's the white wolf of the leaf, clearly. So, like, if there's a character named, fucking Califect, he didn't name himself that. Like,
it's kind of like like for like like if you name a character the Flash and he's not fast, you kind of miss the whole point. Like, just don't call him that. Or it's like, imagine if Bullseye didn't have like really, really good aim and he just sucked and he couldn't hit his targets.
I'm pretty sure Bullseye got his name from somebody, like from Daredevil, right? Because he didn't call himself Bullseye. He didn't say, I am Bullseye.
No.
Like, he had a bullseye on his fucking mask.
Daredevil gave him that name, though.
That's what I'm saying. He was just a guy out there killing people. Like, he didn't give himself a name.
No. But no, it's like,
well, that actually like, that could totally fucking work. That could totally fucking work.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
That's like I said, when you're writing a character, you got to really think about it. Like, I do have a character that's fast as fuck, but his name doesn't have to do with it. It has to do with all of his other abilities, including being fast as fuck. And his name is Ocelot. Ahzelot. Now, what is an ocelot in real life? A really, really, really fast fucking cat that chills in the jungles and can climb up trees and all this other shit.
The ones that are in Minecraft?
Yeah, they're in Minecraft now, but he's not he's not a cat person, right? But like call him that because of the way that he moves is very similar to that of an ocelot.
Okay, all
An
right. Yeah.
ocelot, like so, like an actual ocelot in my like a lot of the of creating a whole world. There's a lot of weird shit. But ocelots are a type of animal in my book, but they're a little different. They're not small cats. They're bigger. Revolver Ocelot. There you go. That's a fucking great reference, bro. Hell yeah. Metal Gear.
So then,
No, it's a lot different. So, like, yeah, he's fast as fuck. It basically is fast as fuck and also a gecko. Like, can climb on walls, fucking has claws, fast as shit. He's nutty.
that's cool.
He's nutty.
That's cool. That